Welcome to Pocket Coaching. I'm Dr. Kate, and I'm so excited that you are here with me this week. So something that I want to talk to you about is how a lack of authenticity can contribute to burnout. And I have been thinking about this a lot in the last couple of weeks as I have been trying to be just more aligned and authentic for myself and in my relationships, and noticing that the times that I am not authentic with myself and in relationships, I feel more stressed. I have more stress triggers and I have more burn events, and that leads me to feel more burnout, more frustration because I'm not being myself, and that takes extra energy from me. So we know that authenticity in relationships is foundational for trust, connection, personal well-being. And when we're true to ourselves, we naturally align with people and environments that support our values and strengths. And this leads to more fulfilling interactions and a healthier sense of self. On the flip side, pretending to be someone else or masking parts of ourselves in a relationship creates that stress, resentment, burnout. The lack of authenticity can be especially draining because it requires a constant emotional effort and self-monitoring, which can ultimately erode both personal and professional connections. So why do we want to think about this? We want to think about this because when we're not authentic, we invest a lot of time and energy into managing impressions or avoiding conflict, and that can all create more emotional exhaustion. And over time, we know that this emotional labor accumulates and leads to burnout. And then that gap between who we are and who we feel we need to be widens. So we may also feel isolated or unseen, leading to a decline in mental and social wellness. So that lack of connection. So we may be desperately trying to be connected by being inauthentic and not ourselves. And because we're not ourselves, we're not getting that needed actual connection. So what are some ways that we can be more authentic in our relationships? First, recognize your values and non-negotiables. So spend some time identifying your core values and boundaries. Reflect on what feels essential for your happiness and peace in relationships. Knowing and honoring these values can guide you in choosing to engage or disengage in situations where authenticity is at risk. This way you can make decisions that align with who you truly are. Next, practice some vulnerability in small steps. So opening up about your true thoughts and feelings can feel intimidating, especially if you're used to hiding parts of yourself. So start small by sharing more about your opinions, feelings, or experiences in really low stakes situations or with people who you really truly trust and you already feel like you're more yourself with. So for example, express your honest opinion about a shared interest or how something genuinely made you feel instead of giving a safe response. Next, release the need for approval. Oh, this is hard. This is hard for so many of us to release that need for approval or to just recognize that the only approval we need is our own. But letting go of the need to please everyone can free up a lot of mental and emotional space. Remind yourself that you don't need everybody's approval and that it's okay to disappoint others, as long as it means staying true to yourself. This mind shift can reduce stress and make it easier to express your genuine feelings. Finally, reflect on and realign regularly. So take time to check in with yourself and assess if your actions and words are aligning with your true self. You can journal about this, talk about it with friends. That can be a great way to reflect on recent interactions and identify moments when you felt inauthentic. The more you practice realignment, and the more comfortable and natural it will feel to show up as your true self. Remember that authenticity, just like everything in life, isn't about perfection. It's about showing up as you are. And by gradually building authenticity in relationships, you're going to find more fulfilling connections, lower stress, and a greater sense of freedom. I hope that today's lesson was helpful for you. If you find that this has been helpful for you, I would love to have you share this with someone else who may find it helpful. Talk to another person about this lesson, or leave a comment on the YouTube channel. I wish you the absolute best for your day, and as always, be well.